What I'm about to share with you has the power to shift your energy, unblock your mind, and realign your entire life. And if you stay until the end of this video, you will understand exactly why you've been stuck, what has been blocking your manifestations, and how to activate a state where everything finally begins to flow toward you. This is not just another motivational message. This is a practical, energetic, and psychological guide to help you break through what has been holding you back. This video is about remembering the truth of who you are and learning how to access the hidden power of your mind and spirit. A power that has been quietly shaping your reality every single day, whether you realized it or not. Today, you will understand how your thoughts, emotions, past experiences, and inner frequency create the life you're living, and how to shift all of this in your favor. You'll learn how to stop forcing, stop pushing, and finally let life respond to you with clarity, synchronicity, and abundance. As you listen, you'll gain tools to calm your mind, elevate your vibration, and unlock deeper levels of intuition. You will discover how to dissolve fear, quiet the noise inside you, release emotional resistance, and reconnect with your higher self. These are practices that can transform your relationships, your financial reality, your confidence, your decisions, and even the way you see yourself. But first, let me ask you something. Have you been feeling stuck, as if something invisible is blocking your progress? Do you feel like you're trying everything? Affirmations, manifestation techniques, positive thinking, but nothing seems to change? Do you feel disconnected from yourself, unsure of your purpose, or exhausted from carrying emotions you don't know how to release? And deep down, do you know you're meant for more, even if you can't explain why? If any of this resonates, then stay with this video until the end, because what you're about to hear may be the turning point your soul has been asking for. This is your moment to shift, to rise, to remember, and to finally align with the life you were always meant to live. The forgotten mental code of creation. For centuries, spiritual teachers, mystics, philosophers, and even the most brilliant minds of personal development have repeated the same message in different words. Your mind is not just a place where thoughts happen, it is the very engine that shapes your entire destiny. Napoleon Hill understood this deeply. He knew that thought is not passive. Thought is creative. Thought is magnetic. Thought is the first cause of every result you experience in your physical reality. But the truth is that most people go through life completely disconnected from this ancient mental code, unaware that they are creating by default, manifesting on autopilot, and attracting experiences that match their emotional wounds, past beliefs, fears, insecurities, and subconscious programming. Hill used to say, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." Yet most people only know this quote on the surface. They do not understand the energetic, vibrational, and spiritual mechanism behind it. And this is the forgotten code. Your inner world writes the script of your outer world, moment by moment, thought by thought, belief by belief. You are not living life. You are projecting life from within. Everything you see, every result you get, every pattern that repeats, every emotion that rises, every opportunity you attract or lose, is not random. It is the reflection of a deeper frequency you are broadcasting, consciously or unconsciously. This is why some people, even when they work hard, pray intensely or try desperately, cannot change their circumstances. It's not because the universe is ignoring them. It's not because they are cursed or unlucky. It's because the subconscious believes one thing, while the conscious mind tries to create another. And when these two forces conflict, the subconscious always wins. Why? Because the subconscious is your emotional blueprint, your energetic signature, your vibrational identity. And the universe responds to vibration, not to wishful thinking. Napoleon Hill discovered that every desire begins as an internal image, a clear mental picture that carries emotional intensity. This picture becomes a frequency, and that frequency becomes a magnet. But when your inner image is blurred by doubt, fear, trauma, or confusion, the magnet loses power. That's why you feel stuck. That's why you feel blocked. That's why it seems like nothing moves forward, no matter how much you want it. Now, let me ask you something, and answer honestly inside yourself. Have you ever felt like your mind is working against you? Have you ever felt trapped in cycles that you can't break? Have you ever noticed how negative thoughts seem to manifest faster than positive ones? Have you ever had a dream so powerful, so vivid, so real, but your life never aligned with it? If yes, then this topic is exactly the doorway you needed to walk through. Because once you understand this forgotten mental code, once you recognize that you are projecting your reality and not merely living inside it, everything changes. You gain back power. You gain back clarity. You gain back the ability to shape your path consciously instead of reacting unconsciously. You realize that you are not a victim of life. You are the author of it. This first step is about awakening the part of you that remembers. Sparkles, I am the creator. Sparkles, I am the projector. Sparkles, I am the source of my reality. When this sinks in, your life will never be the same. And this is only the beginning. What most people never realize is that the universe is responding to them constantly. Not occasionally, not sometimes, but every second. Every emotion you feel, every belief you hold, every story you repeat inside your mind becomes a command you send into the invisible field around you. And that field, like a giant mirror of consciousness, reflects back experiences that match your vibrational tone. When Napoleon Hill spoke about the dominating thoughts of your mind, he wasn't just referring to ideas. He was pointing to the energetic frequency behind those ideas, a silent force powerful enough to rewrite your entire destiny. Imagine how your life would transform if you finally learned how to master this inner command center. Imagine no longer being controlled by old fears, old patterns, old emotional wounds. Imagine knowing exactly how to align your mind with what you want, instead of what you fear. This is the breakthrough people search for their entire lives, and rarely find. Think about it. How many times did you try to change your life from the outside? Changing jobs, relationships, routines, habits, only to end up in the same emotional place again. That's because outer change cannot override inner programming. You cannot outrun the patterns stored inside your subconscious mind. And this is precisely what Napoleon Hill discovered. You must first become the person internally before the results can manifest externally. Your mind must emotionally inhabit the reality you desire before your senses ever touch it. This is the real meaning of conceive and believe. Conceive, create the inner picture. Believe, align your emotional frequency with that picture. And then, without forcing, without pushing, without burning out, the outer world rearranges itself to match the inner blueprint. This is the invisible architecture of manifestation. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And here's the part most people overlook. If you don't intentionally choose the thoughts you want to live by, your mind will default to the thoughts shaped by your past. Your fears, your traumas, your failures, the opinions of others, and the emotional imprints left on your nervous system. This is why so many people repeat the same painful cycles, even when they desperately want change. They're not manifesting their dreams, they're manifesting their wounds. But this video will guide you out of that loop. It will help you dismantle the mental structures that hold you prisoner and replace them with the conscious patterns that create abundance, clarity, confidence, and alignment. By the end, you won't just understand this intellectually. You will feel the shift happening inside you. And once your frequency changes, your entire life begins to rise with it. The law of vibration and the frequency of manifestation. Everything in the universe is energy. Every thought, every emotion, every intention, every memory stored inside your subconscious mind. Napoleon Hill understood that you cannot attract a new reality by remaining in the same vibration that created your old one. This is the principle behind all manifestation. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are energetically aligned with. Your desires carry a frequency, and so do your fears. Your dreams emit a vibration, and so do your doubts. The universe listens, but it listens to your dominant energetic state, not to your words. This is why so many people feel frustrated. They speak abundance while vibrating scarcity. They visualize success while vibrating insecurity. They dream of love while vibrating pain. And the universe simply mirrors back the frequency that feels most real inside them. If you've ever felt like your life is stuck in repeat mode, same problems, same outcomes, same emotional loops, it's because your inner vibration hasn't changed. This is not your fault. It's a natural consequence of emotional memory, unprocessed trauma, inherited beliefs, and years of conditioning. But Hill discovered a life-changing truth. When you shift your vibration, your reality must shift with it. There is no exception, because vibration is law, just like gravity. And once you understand how it works, you no longer try to force results or chase outcomes. Instead, you tune your frequency to match the life you want, and that life begins moving toward you with a clarity and speed that feels supernatural. Not because it's magic, but because it's alignment. To understand this deeply, imagine two radio stations playing at the same time. You can only hear the one you're tuned into. Life works the same way. Abundance is a frequency. Love is a frequency. Peace, clarity, confidence, opportunity, all frequencies. But so are anxiety, self-doubt, desperation, and fear. And here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people spend 90% of their lives tuned into frequencies they don't even realize they're broadcasting. They think they're manifesting consciously, but unconsciously they're vibrating patterns of lack, disappointment, failure, and emotional survival. And the universe responds without judgment, simply returning the station you're tuned to. This is the moment you break that cycle. Let me ask you something powerful. Do you ever wake up feeling a heavy energy, as if something is weighing you down before your day even begins? Do you ever feel disconnected from your goals, even though you want them deeply? Do you ever sense that your body carries memories you haven't healed? Memories that disrupt your clarity, productivity, and sense of worth? These sensations are not random. They are vibrational indicators. Messages from your inner being telling you that your frequency needs recalibration. And the moment you learn to interpret these signals instead of suppressing them, you unlock one of the greatest secrets of manifestation. Your feelings are the compass that guides your creation. The purpose of this video is not just to inspire you, but to shift you, to help you raise your vibration to a level where your desires no longer feel distant or impossible, but natural, like the next step in your evolution. When you understand vibrational alignment, you stop fighting for things, and they begin to flow. You stop chasing, and things start choosing you. This is what Napoleon Hill meant when he spoke of faith, autosuggestion, emotionalized desire, and the burning belief that bends reality. He was describing a vibrational phenomenon, the process of tuning your mind and your heart to the same frequency. And once these two align, manifestation becomes inevitable. When Napoleon Hill talked about faith, he wasn't referring to blind hope. He was referring to a vibrational state, a mental frequency where your desires feel so real internally that the outer world has no choice but to rearrange itself. Faith is not wishful thinking. It is emotional certainty. And certainty creates coherence. Coherence creates magnetism. Magnetism attracts reality. This is why people who are confident, calm, focused, and energetically clear tend to attract opportunities, relationships, abundance, and synchronicities effortlessly. Their inner vibration is stable, and the universe can respond with precision. Imagine what would happen if you learned how to hold this state intentionally. Not for a few minutes, not for a few hours, but consistently. Your entire identity would transform, and life would begin responding to a completely different version of you. Think about the moments in your life when everything seemed to flow. When you met the right person at the right time, received unexpected support, stumbled upon a breakthrough, or felt an unexplainable sense of clarity. These were not coincidences. They were vibrational matches. You were aligned, even if unconsciously, with the frequency of what you desired. But here's the problem. Most people spend their lives in vibrational inconsistency. One day they feel hopeful, the next day they feel defeated. One moment they believe, the next moment they doubt. And this inconsistency weakens their energetic signal, making manifestation slow, confusing, or non-existent. This video will teach you how to stabilize your frequency so life stops being unpredictable and starts being intentionally designed. Now ask yourself, what would my life look like if I could finally control my vibration instead of being controlled by it? What would change if you could regulate your emotions, elevate your energy, and tune your mind to the frequency of abundance, clarity, and inner peace? You wouldn't just attract better circumstances. You would attract a new identity, one that no longer reacts to fear, doubt, or past pain. This is where the real transformation begins. When you stop identifying with your old frequency and start embodying the vibration of the future you desire. And as you listen to this video, layer by layer, you will notice that your energy starts shifting. Your breath changes. Your awareness expands. Your inner world begins to rise, and your outer world follows. This is vibrational mastery. This is the power Napoleon Hill tried to reveal to the world. The secret power of mental imagery, the inner blueprint of reality. One of Napoleon Hill's most profound discoveries, and one of the least understood, is that your mind creates through images, not words. Visualization is not just a technique. It is the native language of the subconscious mind. Every belief, every fear, every memory, and every dream exists inside you as a mental picture. And these pictures are not passive. They are vibrational blueprints that the universe uses to shape the physical world around you. When Hill said, "You must create a clear and definite picture of what you desire," he was pointing to a metaphysical truth. Your inner imagery writes the script of your outer life. If you can hold an image with emotional intensity and inner certainty, you activate a frequency powerful enough to bend reality. But here is the challenge. Most people are visualizing unconsciously, and they're visualizing the wrong things. They imagine worst-case scenarios, failures, rejections, arguments, financial struggles, abandonment, and what if everything goes wrong? Their inner movie is filled with fear, doubt, and emotional pain. And because the subconscious does not judge, it simply receives these images as orders. This is why negative outcomes often feel easier to manifest than positive ones, because the emotional charge behind fear is stronger than the emotional charge behind hope. The subconscious mind responds to what feels real, not what you say you want. And without realizing it, many people are unintentionally manifesting their own limitations. Now imagine what would happen if you took conscious control of this inner movie. If you began to design images that reflect the reality you desire rather than the reality you fear. This is not about fantasy or delusion. It's about training your subconscious to believe in a new possibility, a possibility that becomes familiar, comfortable, and energetically aligned. When your inner image becomes more dominant than your external circumstances begin to shift to match the image. This is the hidden mechanism behind every miracle, every breakthrough, every moment where someone leaps into a new reality seemingly overnight. The shift happened internally first. Always. Let me ask you something deeply personal. When you think about your future, what image appears first? expansion, or limitation? When you imagine success, do you feel excitement or fear that you might lose it? When you think about love, do you see connection or the memory of past pain? Your answers reveal the images that are silently programming your life. And until you change these images, you will keep manifesting variations of the same emotional patterns. This is why transforming your inner vision is not optional. It is foundational. The mind will always create from the picture it believes the most. And your life will always rise or fall to the level of your dominant internal imagery. The purpose of this video is to guide you in reshaping these inner pictures so they become magnetic fields of attraction rather than emotional anchors of limitation. You will learn how to create vivid, emotionally charged mental images that your subconscious accepts as truth. You will learn how to dissolve negative imagery through awareness, breath, and emotional release. And you will learn how to strengthen your positive vision until it becomes unshakable. A picture so clear, so powerful, so emotionally alive inside you that the universe must respond. This is the art of conscious creation. This is the blueprint of manifestation. And once you master it, your future stops being a mystery and becomes a design. Most people don't realize that the images they replay inside their minds every day are shaping their future long before any action is taken. You have been manifesting through mental movies since childhood. The only difference now is that you're finally becoming aware of this immense power. Imagine what would happen if you stopped feeding your mind with images of fear, failure, stress, and scarcity, and instead began feeding it with visions of abundance, certainty, peace, expansion, and inner strength. Your subconscious would start to shift. Your vibration would rise. Your reality would begin to respond. This is why so many people feel a sudden opening when they first learn this principle. It's like discovering a hidden door inside your mind that was always there, waiting for you to walk through it. If this is resonating with you, comment below, "I am ready for a new inner image." Let me ask you a powerful question, one that can change the direction of your entire life. What image of yourself have you been secretly holding onto all these years? Because that image is the blueprint the universe has been following. If your inner vision shows you as someone who struggles, the universe mirrors struggle. If your inner vision sees you as unworthy, you attract relationships that confirm that belief. But if you dare to choose a new image, a version of yourself who is confident, aligned, focused, abundant, spiritually awake, the universe has no option but to rebuild your reality around that identity. That's the promise Napoleon Hill discovered. Change the picture, and you change everything. If you feel this truth inside your heart right now, type in the comments, "I choose my new reality." And here's the most exciting part. Once you begin consciously creating mental images aligned with your desires, your life becomes filled with signs, synchronicities, and opportunities that feel almost supernatural. You start meeting the right people. You receive intuitive impulses. You get unexpected solutions. You feel guided. You feel supported. You feel aligned. This is not coincidence. It's coherence. When your inner image and your outer intention finally match, reality flows effortlessly. And the more this happens, the more your mind begins to trust the process. You begin to trust yourself. You begin to trust the universe. If you're ready to step into that level of manifestation, write in the comments, "I am aligned with my vision." Your new reality begins the moment you claim it. Releasing energetic blocks. How trauma, fear, and old beliefs sabotage manifestation. One of the greatest misunderstandings in the world of manifestation is the belief that you can simply think positive and bypass years of emotional wounds, unconscious memories, and vibrational scars. Napoleon Hill understood that the subconscious mind is the gatekeeper of all manifestation, and if the gate is blocked, nothing flows. You can visualize abundance, repeat affirmations, write intentions. But if your inner world still carries unresolved pain, resistance, or limiting beliefs, your vibration becomes divided. A divided vibration cannot manifest. It sends mixed signals into the universe, desire on one side, fear on the other, and those signals cancel each other out. This is why so many people feel stuck, exhausted, or disconnected from the results they want. Every trauma you've experienced, every heartbreak, every rejection, every moment where you felt abandoned, unseen, unworthy, or powerless, leaves an imprint in your nervous system and subconscious mind. That imprint becomes a vibrational pattern. And unless it is released, it quietly interferes with your ability to attract what you desire. Napoleon Hill called these inner saboteurs hidden enemies within the mind. Fears, doubts, emotional ghosts, and subconscious limitations that operate below the surface. They create an inner voice that whispers, "You can't, you don't deserve it, things never work out for you." And the universe responds to that voice, even if your conscious mind wants something different. Because vibration always wins over intention. Let me ask you something deeply important. Have you ever felt like you sabotage your own progress without understanding why? Have you ever attracted relationships that reflect old emotional wounds? Have you ever pushed away opportunities because you were afraid of failing or succeeding? These patterns do not come from your conscious mind. They come from unhealed emotional frequencies stored inside your subconscious. And until these frequencies are released, your manifestation power remains restricted. But the moment you bring awareness to these blocks, something extraordinary happens. The energy begins to move, the emotional weight begins to dissolve, and your vibration naturally begins to rise. You shift from survival mode to creation mode. The truth is that healing is not a weakness. It is the foundation of manifestation. When you release emotional pain, your energy becomes lighter. When you release inherited beliefs, your thoughts become clearer. When you release past memories, your vibration becomes stronger. And suddenly, the things that once felt impossible begin to unfold naturally. Why? Because you removed the resistance. You removed the interference. You removed the noise inside your frequency. Napoleon Hill knew that a mind filled with fear cannot create, but a mind freed from fear becomes unstoppable. And this video is guiding you exactly into that freedom. The purpose of this topic is to help you understand that you are not broken. You are not blocked because something is wrong with you. You are blocked because there are parts of you that still need to be heard, healed, and integrated. When you release these emotional layers, your manifestation becomes smoother, your intuition becomes sharper, and your identity begins to transform from within. By the end of this video, you will not only have the knowledge, you will have the energetic shift needed to dissolve these internal limitations. And once the inner blocks disappear, the outer results begin to flow with a speed that feels almost miraculous. Most people spend their entire lives believing that something outside of them is blocking their success. A lack of luck, a lack of opportunity, a lack of support. When, na verdade, the real blockade is internal, emotional, and vibrational. Napoleon Hill understood this completely. Your outer world can only expand to the level your inner world allows. If your subconscious is still holding on to pain, betrayal, fear, or unworthiness, it will reject the very blessings you're trying to attract. Not intentionally, but automatically. But imagine what would happen if you finally released this emotional weight. If you allowed your mind and energy to feel light, open, and receptive. Your entire frequency would shift. Your identity would shift. Your reality would shift. If this resonates, comment below, "I release all inner blocks." Think about how many dreams were delayed in your life because of fear. Not external obstacles, but the fear of repeating the past, the fear of failing again, the fear of being judged, the fear of not being enough. These fears live in the subconscious, and they quietly shape your choices, your relationships, your confidence, and even your luck. But the moment you begin facing these fears with awareness and compassion, they lose power. You start to see them for what they are, old memories trying to protect you from imagined danger. And when the fear dissolves, your true self, the confident, intuitive, abundant version of you, finally comes forward. If you feel this shift happening inside you right now, write in the comments, "I am ready for my breakthrough." And here is the real promise of this entire process. Once you release emotional blocks, manifestation stops feeling like a battle and starts feeling like a natural consequence of who you are becoming. You stop chasing love and start attracting it. You stop forcing abundance and start aligning with it. You stop doubting your intuition and start trusting your inner guidance with effortless clarity. This is the transformation Napoleon Hill hinted at, though few ever understood it. Healing is manifestation, because healing changes your vibration, and vibration shapes reality. As you continue watching this video, layer by layer, you will feel your energy rising. You will feel your mind clearing. You will feel your future opening. If you're committed to this shift, type in the comments, "I choose to heal and manifest." Aligning with the higher self, the channel of intuition, clarity, and manifestation. Napoleon Hill believed that every great inventor, leader, creator, and visionary had access to something beyond the rational mind, a higher intelligence that whispered solutions, inspired ideas, and guided them toward extraordinary outcomes. He called it the sixth sense, the invisible bridge between the conscious mind and a higher realm of knowledge. Spiritual traditions call it the higher self. And what this means is simple yet revolutionary. You are not alone in the process of creating your reality. You are constantly being guided, if you know how to listen. When your vibration rises and your inner noise quiets, this guidance becomes unmistakable. Ideas flow. Clarity emerges. Signs appear. And life begins moving with you, not against you. The higher self is not separate from you. It is you, but the version of you that already knows the path ahead, already sees the bigger picture, already understands your purpose, and already holds the frequency of the life you want to create. When you are aligned with this part of yourself, fear loses its grip, doubt dissolves, confusion fades, because you stop relying solely on logic and begin relying on inner guidance, intuition, synchronicity, and spiritual intelligence. Napoleon Hill hinted at this when he described moments of infinite intelligence guiding his decisions. He was describing alignment, the state where the inner and higher self merge into one coherent field of intention. But most people cannot access this higher guidance because their minds are too loud, too stressed, too fragmented by fear, and too disconnected from their inner truth. Anxiety blocks intuition. Overthinking blocks clarity. Emotional wounds block spiritual insight. When you are misaligned internally, you vibrate at a frequency too dense to perceive the subtle guidance of the higher self. But the moment your energy begins to rise, when you slow down, breathe deeply, allow stillness, and reconnect with yourself, that channel opens. And when it opens, you begin to receive hints, impulses, intuitive downloads, accidental opportunities, and moments of knowing that feel almost supernatural. Let me ask you something. How many times have you felt an inner knowing that you ignored, only to later realize it was right? How many times did you feel guided toward something, but fear made you choose the opposite path? How many times did you sense a calling inside you, but you doubted your own voice? These moments are not coincidences. They are communication. Your higher self speaks in feelings, in impulses, in inner clarity, in synchronicity, in repeated signs. And the more you listen, the louder it becomes. The more you follow it, the stronger it grows. And the more aligned you are with this voice, the faster your manifestations materialize, because you're no longer trying to force outcomes. You are following the path that is already prepared for you. The purpose of this topic is to help you remember that your higher self is your greatest source of manifestation power. It is the version of you that already knows your desires, already holds the vibration of abundance, and already stands in the future you're trying to create. When you connect with this part of yourself, you gain access to intuitive guidance that feels like magic. But it's not magic, it's alignment. Manifestation becomes less about trying and more about allowing. Less about effort and more about resonance. Less about pushing and more about receiving. And as you listen to this video, layer by layer, you will feel yourself reconnecting with that inner wisdom. You will feel your energy expanding. And you will begin to trust that the path ahead is not something you need to fear. It's something you are being guided toward. Your higher self is constantly trying to open doors for you, but it can only guide you to the level you are willing to listen. When your mind is chaotic, overwhelmed, or filled with fear, you can't hear the subtle guidance that would lead you toward the life you want. But when you quiet the noise and tune into your intuition, even for a few moments a day, something extraordinary happens. Paths open, ideas click, clarity appears, and you begin making decisions that feel aligned instead of forced. This is how your life starts shifting, not through pressure, but through guidance. And once you experience this connection, you never want to live without it again. If you're ready to reconnect with the voice inside you that knows your purpose, comment below, "I choose to align with my higher self." Think about the most powerful insights you've ever had, moments when something inside you said, "This is the path, this is the person, this is the moment." Those weren't random thoughts. They were transmissions from your higher self, trying to guide your soul into alignment. But most people silence these insights because they seem irrational or too bold. Yet ignoring your inner guidance is the fastest way to stay stuck, repeating the same lessons again and again. When you start trusting your intuition, your life accelerates. Napoleon Hill experienced this and described it as infinite intelligence assisting him. You can experience the exact same thing. If this resonates, write in the comments, "I trust my inner guidance." And here is the ultimate promise of aligning with your higher self. Your manifestations become smoother, faster, and more accurate than anything you could create with logic alone. You stop wasting years in the wrong direction. You stop repeating painful cycles. You stop sabotaging your progress. Instead, you begin moving with ease, clarity, certainty, and a deep sense of inner peace, because you know you are guided. You know you are supported. You know you are connected to something greater. This connection is the foundation of real manifestation, the kind that transforms your identity and your destiny. If you're ready to walk this path consciously, type in the comments, "I follow the guidance within." Your new reality begins the moment you choose to listen. The final activation, awakening the creative mind and embodying your new reality. As you arrive at this moment in the video, I want you to pause and take a slow, deep breath. Because what you are about to experience is not just information, it is transformation. This is the exact point where your mind, body, and energy begin to synchronize with everything you have learned so far. Napoleon Hill believed that emotionally charged thoughts are the true engine of creation, and this activation is designed to bring your entire inner being into coherence. So gently close your eyes, unclench your shoulders, and allow your breath to soften. With each inhale, imagine pulling in light. And with each exhale, imagine releasing the weight of old beliefs, fears, and emotional blocks. You are preparing your energy to receive new instructions. Now, imagine yourself standing in a vast, open space, limitless, quiet, expansive, a space that represents your subconscious mind. This is the place where all creation begins. Suddenly, a warm light appears above you, radiating calm, clarity, and power. This light is your higher self, the version of you that already knows your path, your purpose, and your destiny. As the light moves closer, feel its frequency merging with your own. Feel yourself becoming brighter, more grounded, more aware of your true potential. This is your moment of alignment. This is the moment where inner resistance dissolves and your vibration opens to a higher frequency. Allow yourself to simply receive. No effort, no force, only expansion. With your energy aligned, I want you to bring to your mind one image, the one that represents the life you desire most. Don't overthink. Let it rise naturally. See the version of you who has already stepped into this reality. Confident, abundant, centered, guided. Notice how they walk, how they breathe, how they speak, how they think. Feel the energy around them, calm, powerful, assured. This is not a fantasy. This is your future self. And the more clearly you see this version of you, the more powerfully your subconscious accepts it as your new blueprint. Napoleon Hill always taught that you must emotionally inhabit the reality you seek. Right now, you are doing exactly that. You are stepping into your own manifestation frequency. Now, place your hand over your chest and imagine your future self placing their hand over yours, a symbol of connection, integration, and unity. Feel the energetic transmission between you and this higher version. Feel the confidence, the clarity, the certainty flowing into your body. Feel your heart expanding, your mind awakening, your vibration rising. Repeat silently inside your mind, I am becoming who I am meant to be. Again, I align with my higher path. Again, I am stepping into my new reality now. Every repetition strengthens your inner programming. Every repetition rewires your subconscious. Every repetition signals the universe that you are ready. As this activation reaches its peak, visualize your future self merging into you. The light, the confidence, the wisdom, the clarity becoming part of your identity. You are no longer separated from the person you want to become. You are that person now. Feel this moment. Breathe into it. Let it anchor deeply into your vibration. When you open your eyes again, you will not be returning to the old version of yourself. You will return as someone new, someone aligned, someone awakened, someone guided by intuition and inner power. And as you carry this feeling with you throughout the day, you will begin to notice signs, synchronicities, opportunities, and shifts that confirm your new frequency. This is the promise of this activation. Your new reality begins the moment you choose to embody it. As you hold this new vibration inside your body, notice how different you feel. Lighter, clearer, more connected, more awake. This is not imagination. This is energy shifting in real time. You are raising your frequency, and when your frequency rises, your entire reality begins to reorganize itself around your new identity. You may begin to feel waves of calm, warmth, or even subtle tingles across your body. Those sensations are signs of alignment. Napoleon Hill repeatedly said that transformation happens the moment your subconscious accepts a new idea as truth. And right now, your subconscious is absorbing this shift. If you feel this activation reaching you powerfully, comment below, I am aligned with my new reality. Now think about this. Every decision you make after this moment will be influenced by this new level of awareness. You will start choosing differently, acting differently, responding differently. Opportunities that once went unnoticed will suddenly stand out. Doors that felt closed will begin to open effortlessly. People will treat you differently because your energy has changed. This is the ripple effect of alignment. Once your inner frequency shifts, your outer world has no choice but to follow. If you've ever wondered why some people manifest faster, it's because they live from the energy of their future self, not their past. If you are ready to make that shift permanent, write in the comments, "I am stepping into my highest timeline." And here is the most powerful truth of all. You don't need to force anything from this moment on. You don't need to chase. You don't need to beg the universe. When your vibration is aligned, manifestation becomes a natural consequence. Your desires begin moving toward you with surprising speed. Synchronicities multiply. Intuition strengthens. Your confidence grows. And you begin feeling guided by something bigger, wiser, and deeply connected to your purpose. This is the promise of this activation, and the reason why your life will not return to the way it was before. If you are ready to anchor this transformation, type in the comments, "My new reality begins now." As you gently come back to your awareness, keep this feeling inside you. The clarity, the expansion, the alignment. This is not just a moment. This is a shift, a turning point, a vibrational anchor that marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life. You didn't just watch a video. You activated a new identity. You awakened a frequency that will continue guiding you long after this moment ends. And the more you return to this state, calm, centered, connected, the faster your life will transform in ways you once thought impossible. If what you felt today resonated with you, if something inside you opened, expanded, or awakened, I want to hear from you. Your voice matters. Your journey matters. And your energy adds power to every person watching this with you. Tell me in the comments, what shift did you feel? What part touched you the most? What are you ready to manifest from this moment forward? Your words don't just help you, they inspire someone else who needs to hear them. And if you want to go deeper, if you want guided activations, manifestation rituals, subconscious reprogramming audios, or meditations to strengthen this new frequency, then stay close. This channel was created for you, for your expansion, for your awakening. There is so much more waiting for you. More teachings, more activations, more transformations. All designed to elevate your vibration and align you with the life you are meant to live. Before you leave, take one final breath and silently repeat, I am ready. I am aligned. My new reality begins now. If these words feel true, then you are exactly where you're meant to be. This is your path. This is your moment. And your transformation has only just begun. As we come to the end of this journey, take a moment to acknowledge how much you've shifted internally. Today, you learned the forgotten mental code Napoleon Hill spoke about. The law of vibration, the power of inner imagery, the impact of subconscious blocks, and the pathway to aligning with your higher self. Each one of these principles is a key that unlocks a different part of your potential. And when you combine them, you activate a force inside you that can reshape your entire reality. You now understand that manifestation is not about forcing outcomes, but about elevating your state. It's about healing emotional blocks, choosing empowering inner images, and stepping into the frequency of your future self. You learned how trauma interferes with your vibration, how intuition guides your path, and how your higher self is always trying to lead you toward expansion, clarity, and abundance. These are not just ideas. They are tools you can carry for the rest of your life. Before you leave, I want to ask you something powerful. Which part of this video awakened you the most? Was it the realization about your subconscious? The activation with your higher self? the understanding of vibrational alignment, or the vision of your future self becoming real? Write your answer in the comments. Your insight might be exactly what someone else needs to read today. And your comment strengthens the energy of this community. If this video spoke to you, transformed you, or helped you remember your inner power, make sure you subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications so you don't miss the next teachings, activations, and deep spiritual lessons. Every week, we dive deeper into the hidden mechanisms of manifestation, consciousness, mind reprogramming, and spiritual expansion. And I want you on this journey with us. And if you want to continue this transformation right now, I invite you to watch the previous video. It connects perfectly with what you learned today and will help you expand your vibration even further. The link is here on the screen and in the description. Go there next. Your soul will thank you.